Hey, and welcome to this latest video that I'm putting out. I actually think it's kind of neat to be able to follow behind the life of a realtor and get a perspective of what our thoughts are collectively on different houses and get our opinion on the current state of the market. And I thought today would be kind of neat to look at three of the more expensive homes in Oakville. It's always a treat to see how a lot of the upper class people who have extraordinary wealth live and how they finish their homes, and you know the homes themselves are just absolutely spectacular. So I've got three homes today that I want to take a look at. I'm not going to make it a long video. We're going to go through it fairly quickly, but you can get a perspective from my point of view and sort of see how I look at homes for clients, things that I would take a look at and maybe make some recommendations and go from there. So the first home I have is on 80 Ennisclare Drive in Oakville, and Ennisclare Drive is in sort of East Oakville between Morrison and Treelawn is sort of the next main street that runs up, and it's just south of Lakeshore. And this home is it's actually really cool. It's a 5-bedroom, 8-bathroom home currently listed for $7.68 million. And as you can see from the photos, it's gated and it's got that sort of French style look to it. Really cool. And even the inside, you can see some of the lighting sort of dates to that style of architecture. Tons of detail. Look at all the ceiling detail. All the built-in features and aspects of this home are evident throughout. Some really cool pieces. I'm sure that's an extremely expensive piece of furniture there. Coffered ceilings, full kitchen, looks like it's dual or even a triple fridge. The expansive eat-in areas, dining areas, family room areas, really cool. This to me caught my eye. This like solarium piece, I don't even know what I would call it. It's just so beautiful. So 5 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms. It's like basically living in a spa, and massive closets. The bonus with this house is the basement is finished, or mostly finished, comes with a theater and tons of parking for all your friends and family when they come over. Really cool. I actually really like this house. It says over 8,000 square feet of living space. It's listed with Eastside Realty. If you're in the market for a $7.5 million plus home, you can always take a look on my site. If you want to get in and take a peek for yourself, enter your information, reach out to me. The second home I want to look at is in Oakville at 163 Chartwell Road, listed for $10.5 million, built in 2009. It's right on Chartwell, just north of Lakeshore, listed with Royal LePage Real Estate Services. And it's just over 9,000 square feet, or around 9,465 square feet, on 1.15 acres, which is significant land in East Oakville. Let's go through the photos and take a look here. As you can see, close to 10,000 square feet. You're going to have lots of space to kind of do whatever you want. Absolutely beautiful. The staircase alone is in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Don't mean to click by too fast. Looks like they've got a formal living room off the main entryway. A lot of these homes you're going to find are custom to obviously what the original homeowner wanted. So some things you may not like, or you may go, why'd they do that? And it is actually very typical for homeowners to purchase a home, you know, for a few $1,000,000. That is actually really nice. And then actually spend a couple $1,000,000 or more and customize it more to their taste. Massive kitchen with overlooks the dining room. Remember, 1.15 acres. Absolutely stunning. Double wall ovens. And potentially looks like a butler's pantry / area. Kind of cool. And then into an expansive family room area. And then a formal office. And this is the old school office. A lot of offices now are going a little bit more modern, but built in 2009. We're talking almost 10 years ago now. We will be talking 10 years ago now. So fits right in with that time period. But this home is kind of classic and timeless with a lot of the finishes and colors and things that they've chosen. Look at that entry though. Isn't that entry spectacular? Like, absolutely love it. They've picked some amazing, you know, finishes for a built-in area, bedroom, things like that. I think it's stunning. What do you do when you have a massive room and you don't know what to do? Well, you put in a pop-up TV and a sitting area. Look at that. That's so cool. I would just throw a fireplace and some chairs in here. I really like this too. When you do an all-white bathroom, sometimes the bathroom can feel kind of blah, even though it's out of this world extraordinary. A piece like this with a full wall mirror just, to me, is stunning. And I think when you walk in here, it gives that bathroom that pop. Not that it needs it, because it is beautiful, but I mean, this is just an awesome bathroom. Remember, 1 acre. I keep talking about that. It's a massive piece of property. Look at this property. It feels like you're in the country when you're in the backyard. It's just beautiful. Some other bedrooms, some other bathrooms. Another office space. I mean, when you've got close to 10,000 square feet, you know, plus a finished basement, which the way that they've done these windows is great too. So there's the actual ground. It's actually probably right about there. But because they make these massive windows in window wells, you actually kind of don't feel like you're in the basement when you're in the basement. Really cool. And then the theater room is fantastic too. Any home that is in this kind of square footage definitely needs to have a theater room. And then the gym overlooking and outlooking the basement, kind of cool too. Looks like they've got a couple more spaces for guests down there. And then look at that. I mean, this is like when you go away on vacation and you're in the resort and they've got those outdoor sitting areas, but like they're actually beautiful and you're overlooking, you know, the water. I mean, you walk out here and this is just, I mean, could you not, you could live right here. It's just beautiful. Outdoor fireplace. I love it. I absolutely love it, with the pool. So it gives you a view. So you're in the city, but you've got the space, which I think is just amazing. So this home, built in 2009, 9,500 square feet, on for $10.5 million. Get your checkbook out. It's time to go and purchase a beautiful home. The last home I want to take a look at is on Westdale Road in Oakville, and it is currently listed for $8.895, just under $9 million. 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, so we're 1 bathroom short of the previous home on Chartwell, and it's slightly smaller, 7,092 square feet, but it's got panoramic views of the lake and the Toronto skyline, which is absolutely gorgeous. So there's actually 12,000 square feet of living space, but the living space that they declare, you're not allowed to include the basement. So that's why it's 7,000. Currently listed with Forest Hill Real Estate Brokerage, and it's in Oakville as well. As the photos happen without me doing it, maybe I can just do this. You can see here that it's a beautifully manicured lot with a gated, and it's gated. So this is a little bit different. That's kind of what I wanted to show, the different types of homes you can find and what builders do. This is a little bit more modern with the lighter hardwood, and more. It's a different vibe. And the one thing I don't love about the home is when you walk in, you're boom right into the dining room area. Just the layout to me is a little bit funky, but oh, sorry. Where were we here? We're over here. Yeah, the layout's just a little bit funky for me, but let's keep going through it. So it looks like they've got an elevator in the house. Most homes that are in that price range should have an elevator, in my opinion. I mean, if you're spending $10 million, you know, 7.5 to plus, elevators are kind of, you know, part of the experience. This home, though, you can see being a little bit more modern. There's not a ton going on, but what the builder or what the homeowner wanted to capture was the absolute beauty of the view of Lake Ontario. One thing about having large windows and being sort of situated near the next house is you can see the next house. So these trees here, once they grow in, are going to block that view. But until then, you're going to have some neighbors that can potentially look at what you're doing. This is our kitchen. It's not for everybody, this finish, but I don't hate it. I think it's actually really cool. And they've taken that accent area here and taken it right into a white kitchen. You have some amazing walk-in closets. And, you know, I think they probably could have done a little bit more with the staging in terms of, you know, throw rugs, maybe some pictures, things like that. But at least the rooms do show the space. And, I mean, this is your view. How gorgeous is that? Really cool bathroom. Again, more modern. So it's hard to see some of these bedrooms. They just don't have the beds in there. So it's hard to contextualize how large they are or small. But they definitely love this wood accent theme throughout the house, though, you can tell. It's got a beautiful wine gallery. Let's go over here. I know I missed a couple here. Here we go. And into the basement, they've got the theater, an outdoor space, gas line for a barbecue. You can see the massive walkout, and then the lot's just spectacular. So 3 different homes, 3 different styles of homes, but lots of different options. Would you pay $9 million, $8.895 million for that house on Westdale? I don't know. It's a different flavor of home. So there you have it. There's 3 homes that are pretty luxurious in the Oakville area. If you're interested in making a move, thinking about buying or selling, I'd love to sit down and have a chat with you about your real estate journey, where you're off to, and what you're thinking about doing. I don't just like to list homes and sell them. We need to tell a story, and we need to tell the story of your home and target the perfect buyer for your home. And I think it's a very important thing to do because we can maximize the dollar value to get the right buyer into your home. And as the market softens even more, having a realtor that has that experience and can provide amazing marketing, not just offline but online, is somebody you should have in your corner. And I am the person to make sure that you get moving in the right direction. Thank you very much, and I hope you have an amazing day.